All right, so you're a realtor, and now it is time to add a bunch of letters at the end of your name so you can prove your expertise, right? My name is Chance Brown. I'm the broker owner of CB&A Realtors, and I would like to talk to you about designations and certifications, what you should be doing, which ones you should get, and how they ought to really be benefiting your business. I have, I think, 11 designations and certifications. I've kind of lost track of them because I'm an instructor, and so I have to have the ones that I instruct. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Here's what I can tell you. Never one time in my career, ever, has my phone rung and somebody said, "Well, sir, I see that you're an accredited buyer representative. I'm looking to purchase a home, and I would like someone who is accredited to help me." Never. Not one time. If you're thinking that putting a few letters behind your name is going to make your phone ring, the likelihood of that happening is actually very, very small. So let's talk a little bit about why we should get designations and certifications. We get designations and certifications for the purpose of differentiating ourselves from the crowd. If you go to every designation or certifications website, it cracks me up because it's always like, people who hold this certification make 47% more than the average realtor. And I'm like, yeah, no shit they do, because they're willing to go out and get a certification. They're actually serious about their business. So of course they do. Even if they didn't get that certification, they probably would still make more money because they're serious about their business. What you need to do is put yourself in the shoes of your client and say, what's important to them? So I'm going to rely on a little bit of research done by the National Association of Realtors. Every year they publish a report called the NAR Profile of Buyers and Sellers, which is a great resource that people should read more. And it talks about what they're looking for in their realtor. And more often than not, they want a guide to make sure that they get through the process without making mistakes. And they want to make sure that they don't make a financial mistake. Those are the two big ones. So if I can lay some framework from kind of foundational certifications that I think fit that mold, you can get those. And then if you want to go down a specialty, a niche in the future of second properties and be a resort specialist or a senior or military or whatever, those are all out there as well. But if I were starting today and I was going to be getting designations and certifications, I would start on the buyer side with the accredited buyer's representative. I think it's a great designation. It's a very good class. And on the seller side with the seller representative specialist. Those are two that lay the foundation of working with buyers, working with sellers. That's the guide part. So they said they wanted a guide. Those two are going to show you how to be a great guide. Next on the list are the financial things. And so I would look at one of the negotiation certifications or designations. There's one inside the NAR family. There's one outside. Both are quality, but get your negotiation certification, whether it's the RENE or the CNE. And then also look at the PSA. I think PSA, which is the Pricing Strategy Advisor, is one of the best certifications to come out from NAR in a very, very long time. It's really applicable. You actually build out a CMA in the class. It's a great class. That's the foundation. I'm able to be a guide because I'm an ABR or an SRS. I'm able to help you with negotiation. I'm able to help you with pricing, so we're not making any financial mistakes. That lays the foundation. Like I said, after that, if you want to go out and you want to get a specialty and something that's more niche or that shows more expertise, like CRS or GRI or something like that, great, go do that. That's awesome. But lay the foundation for success early. Then know how to use that designation when you actually get in front of a client. So I'm in the living room with a seller and I know that it's a competitive listing appointment. I am going to talk to that seller about why they should use me. And part of that is I'm one of very few agents in the area that has a combination of the seller's representative specialist designation, which allows me to have specialized knowledge on guiding you through this process. But I couple that by being a negotiation expert and a pricing expert. And there are very few agents in this area that can say that, and that's why you should hire me. That's what designations and certifications should be used for. Do they look good on a business card or on your email signature? Sure, whatever. It just enforces your brand that you're an expert, and I get that, keep it up. But what it really does is it allows you to differentiate yourself from the competition when you're sitting in somebody's living room, and that's the most important part. So we don't go get certifications and designations for vanity's sake or just to put letters at the end of our last name. What we should do is get them so that we are experts, because when we're experts and we have the knowledge, we also gain confidence. And so when we're sitting in front of a client, we can confidently say that we can do better than everybody else, and that is going to help you win more business in the long run.